Here is the die set with the treble clef and all the different dies that you need to cut out the images that layer together. The stencils, there are 3 of them. If you can see that the treble clef is etched on there, so you can add in the leaves and the little flowers that are included in that main image. And then of course you can stamp the sentiments around. And then I have this stamped out, super simple card front, just the white card base with this sentiment stamped out to the side. And then you can see I die cut the main image that I'd stenciled, added the stencils with the leaves and the flowers, and then the treble clef, I die cut that out of gold cardstock. And you can see the cut lines create a really fun embossed look. This stamp set has so many possibilities. Obviously I am super clean and simple with this card, but this is just a gorgeous stamp set to use. All right, next we're going to move on to the Noted die and the Sing a Song of Christmas stamp set. So these two go together, 2 different products. First up is the Noted die. This has the music staff, the music notes, the treble clef, just really cute. Fits perfectly on the front of a card. And then this one is the Sing a Song of Christmas with all the different Christmas lyrics. Let me try to take that out so you don't see the glare. And then they will stamp perfectly and fit with that music staff. So super cute little combo. Next we have the Winter Medley die. This die set is full of little branches and twigs and flowers, and it's just perfect in Betsy's style. I love all these little details to make little flower branches, little evergreen branches, just all different kinds of elements to put in your Christmas cards. So this is the Pine and Berry stamp set. Here is the product guide. Obviously mine are folded up. You guys will get the little sheets that fit inside, but this shows each branch. Of course, again, you have your QR code for project ideas, and these branches are just super easy to put together. Add in the berries for color. Of course, there's always the optional Pine and Berry die. This die set goes with it, and we'll cut out each branch. Next is the Pine and Berry background stamp. So this is a A2 size exactly, and it has just that really cool background. Leaves the berries and the leaves and stems kind of the negative, so you have that color that you can add in for the background. Here is what it looks like stamped out. You could do so much with this, adding in color to the leaves, but even just stamped in one solid color, it's really pretty. All right, next we have the Jumbo Curiosity ornaments. There are 4 of them. This first one is called the Jumbo Curiosity Spire ornament. It's the longer shaped ornament, and of course each ornament comes with its own little ornament top and the decorations that you can add and layer in. This next one is called the Bell ornament die. Again, has the little ornament top and little things you can add in, including this one like has some little snow that you could add in, or kind of like a little frosting on the top. This next one is called the Teardrop ornament die. So all the little details that you can add in are so cute. And this last one is called the Round ornament die. Here is the Round ornament die cut out on white cardstock with some gold cardstock layered in, and then I added in some little colored holly leaves and berries in the center. Die is called the Twinkle background die. This is really cool. This is all one piece. The cut lines will cut out the little dots and the stars, but otherwise this is just a solid piece to die cut for a background. You could also emboss with this, which would look really cute for a background. And as far as size, here is an A2 size card, so you can see that that fits perfectly for the background of a card. Next, we have the Mistletoe Arches stencil. The first three stencils are the leaves and the berries. And you can see that there's the space in the middle for the arch. There is an arch stencil also included with the little window if you want to mask that off. Let me show you what this looks like so you can get an idea. Here is the Mistletoe Arches stencil guide. This makes just a really cute frame of mistletoe. It gives you the options for the two different greens and the two different reds or peaches, pinks, whatever you want to do as far as making your mistletoe arch. And then of course, as you can see, we have some sentiments coming up that will fit perfectly right inside the middle. Here is the die, the Mistletoe Arches die set. You have the option to take the middle apart if you want to have one solid image, or of course this does cut out the center, and then you have the extra little pieces for the berries and the leaves that are included. Here is the mistletoe arch stamped out. I've just added some little stickles on each of the berries for some shimmer, but it fits perfectly there on an A2 size card. Next, we have the Arched Holiday Sentiments stamp set. So we've seen the arched sentiments before. These are so cute. There are 6 different arches with the sentiments that fit perfectly in the center. Lots of different sentiments. There are the arched dies as well that will cut out those sentiments, so you can pop those up in the center. And here's the stamps, or here's the stamping guide with everything stamped out. And next are the A2 arches stencils. So these work really well with the arched dies that we have, the layered from the last release. There are several different stencils in here, and I haven't taken these apart yet, but you can see that they're lined out with etched lines, so you can perfectly stencil your arch right here in the middle of each. So a stencil for every size. All right, next up we have the Figgy Pudding box die. So I'm gonna lay these dies out just so you can see what's included. Or to create this box, you just need 2 of the base and 2 of the frosting, which basically this is your base and your lid. You need 6 of these little panels. They remind me of like an ice cream cone detail, but it's for the side of the box. And then you also have the little holly dies, the leaves. And then this is the holly berries. You fold these in half and you stick those down into the center of the lid. So for this box, this is what it looks like. Here's the base. You can see the little die cuts here are on the side. You just need 6 of those. This is I put this together without instructions, so this is super easy to glue up, and it did not take any time at all. And then here's the top of the box, and I've added some stickles around the edges. Super simple. Here's the hole if you choose to use the holly. It just sticks right down in the middle, but you can also purchase the holly toppers. There's a package of 10. You get these cute little 3D holly that fit just right on the top. So those are so fun. I just layered those on the little holly leaves. These, I think, are going to be treat boxes at Christmas. Oh, and the box fits perfectly on the Hug and a Mug saucer die. So if you have that already in your stash, they go perfectly together. I thought that was adorable. So I have those ready to go for Christmas table setting. Also, there is a Figgy Pudding bow topper die. This will create a bow that also fits in to the top of the box. If if you want to add that in there, that makes a cute little topper. Next up is the Christmas pudding die, and this is an adorable little die set that creates just a fun little pudding with the holly berries and the bow that go on the top. Of course, here's a little frosting die and the saucer, so that all sits together. The next stamp set is called Cooking Up Christmas Stamp and Stencil Set. So let me show you how this works. This is a really cute stamp set plus the stencils that work together to create these fun little images that either work for a full card front or just individual pieces. Here is the Stamp and Stencil guide to show you what the front of the card would look like. The front is filled with all the little Christmas baking images with the bowl and the milk and the teaspoons. That just shows you that you can make the, you can make an A2 size card, or you can die cut these images out and use them to create your own card. So to create this look, basically you have 3 stencils, and you can see each stencil has a different element. And then you have the stamp set to fill in the extra details. There's also several different sentiments that fit around, like for instance the teaspoons. You can see that a teaspoon of joy fits perfectly around. So there's lots of different fillers that add in. If you stamp everything out, and including a couple of die cuts, this is what the card front looks like. This is an A2 size card. I did an extra layer and I popped up just a few of the items, but if you stamp everything out, that's what it looks like, and it's so cute. Stenciling in the color gives you options of adding in the shading. You can also change up the colors and just give it a whole different look, but there's lots of fun elements for one card front, or you could make several cards with just the things that you have here. You also have the Merry Christmas sentiment, and then you have Cooking Up Christmas cheer. So you have 2 larger sentiments that go with that to create your cards. All right, next up is the STENCILSCAPES Winter Stencil. Let me show you what that looks like. This creates this fun little winter scene with the 2 little skaters, and you've got the trees with the little house in the background, a couple little bunnies in the foreground. Again, with your stencil guide, Betsy lines out the colors that she used just to show you how to do this. This is a 6 stencil set, and again, all the stencils are numbered here on the top just to show the stencils are numbered here along the top, and again, each stencil is just 1 color, so you can kind of see what everything looks like. There is the A2 size etched line around the front, so you can line up your cardstock, and every stencil then will line up perfectly as you go. And the last one. One last product that will go with your STENCILSCAPE Winter are the Frosty Pines dies. So these are several different dies that have the tree trunk, and then of course you have the tree pieces to go with them, and then you have 2 little bunny dies as well. The tree dies can be cut in white to give a snowy look, or you can just die cut them and layer them on your tree trunk. And then we added in the little snow here at the top just to give it a snowy look. But if you cut them all in one piece, this is what they look like. And as far as the stenciled out scene, these trees then fit right here on the side. They work perfectly with the stencil. I cut out several different colors, and they're very easy to layer up on your tree trunks. So that is it today. Remember that this release that you're seeing will be available on Friday, October 7th, at 10 a.m. Eastern at the Greetery shop. So you can go to thegreetery.com to find all of these new products. So I am missing talking to you guys today. This is definitely different without being able to chat. So hopefully next time we'll be back together and we can chat and go through the whole release. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have fun shopping.